It did not kill all the chickens already. Oh my god, it did. Hello, esteemed miners and crafters. My name is Astronomical Joy, and welcome back to Astroworld. If you don't know by now, this is my personal series where I try to be authentic to my real-life self while also teaching myself how to build. Last time we started our first big building project, the Villager Trading Hall, and went into the Nether for Wither Skulls. Today we'll jump right into fighting the Wither along with some other shenanigans. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I sincerely hope that you enjoy. Hello! Okay, we are back in the Astroworld world. The time has come for us to fight the Wither. So I spent a while last time getting these Wither skeleton skulls so that I can get some Wither roses and I guess also a beacon, but mostly I wanted the Wither roses. So we have to go set up a way to get the Wither roses for an automatic gas farm so that I can get gunpowder so that I can fly around as much as I want. So the way that we're going to do this, the way that we're going to get... Why my cats keep meowing. The way that we're going to do this, the way that we're going to get the Wither roses is through chickens. So I have to do some egg collecting. I don't think I have a chicken farm, do I? I don't. I literally only have cows. Okay, I'm going to go do some chicken farming. I guess I'm gonna go find some chickens and then we'll continue. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got a lot of eggs. We now have a chicken farm. That took a while. I walked away from my computer and forgot for a little bit, but I'm back. I meant to record some of this way earlier in the day and now it's nighttime, but that's okay. So I built a little setup. This is my normal setup for fighting the Wither. No one's allowed to make fun of me for it. I know that this is rudimentary. I know that this isn't really how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. We've got a lot of eggs and we're gonna hope this gives us a lot of chickens because we need some Wither roses. Let's just put a door here and here so the chickens can't get out, and now this might take a while. So this is probably enough, right? Alright, so here's the plan. The plan is I'm gonna spawn the Wither in here. Be careful to not do it now. I spawn it in here, and then as it's charging, I run away. And I let it take out those chickens, and hopefully it doesn't destroy the Wither roses. I don't know if it can do that. I think it can, but I've had luck with this method so far. And then I run into here, and I get some help, and then I run away. So all I have to do is I have to spawn it, I have to hide in here until it kills the chickens, and then I have to lure it into this room. And hopefully not die in the process. I'm a little bit nervous. Do I do it? Do I just go for it now? So you know what, we're just gonna go for it. Ah! It did not kill all the chickens already. Oh my god, it did. No, don't hurt me. Just come through here. Just come peacefully through here. Just come. Ah! Oh, I didn't even. Go, kill it. Kill it. Oh my goodness. No, don't break things in there. Come in here. Yes, go, get him. I'm gonna try to collect the Wither roses before they become collateral damage. Ooh. 53, that's enough. You guys wanted help? Whoa. Go get him. Yeah, go get him. Yay! Thanks, dude. I guess these guys just live down here now. All right, we have the things that we needed. Yay! Sorry that was such an uneventful Wither fight. I'm scared. I can't fight the Wither on my own. That's far too scary. Now that we have the Wither roses, I have to do just a very quick item grind to get the other materials that I need for the gas farm, and then we'll build it. So I'm just gonna skip over that and let's get right to building. Guys, there's no need to worry. Item gathering is going great. Okay, so now to actually build this farm, we have to be up there. So oh gosh, I don't actually think I have enough blocks for this. Hold on. Okay, we should be good now. So we're gonna start going up and hope that nothing shoots us down. I think that I have to like get on the ladder and oh, I was close. All right, let's try that again. I'm up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just, okay, I feel better now that we have a way home. Okay, so we have all of our materials here, and if you think that I can make a farm on my own, you are completely mistaken. I am following the video of Beef and Cheese's cheap Minecraft ghast farm, but I think they said that the original design belongs to someone else. Let me check who that is. So the original design is by Easygoing MC. The video that I'm following is Beef and Cheese. We got that? Everybody's got that? We're all good. I will link it down below if anybody else wants to make this. Okay, I guess now I have to actually build it. So, God, I really don't want to do this. All right, get ready for a time lapse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Never mind, I forgot half my materials. Gotta go back. Oh, where am I? Okay, I'm back. We can start the time lapse now. Let's go. All right, I lied. I pranked you so good. There is no time lapse, and I'll explain to you why. But first, hold on. This is the ghast farm. Ugh. So the ghasts spawn in here. They can't spawn anywhere else, and then the wither roses deal them damage, and then they die, and then pop up. Underneath is a little pickup system. Hello. Underneath is a little pickup system to pick up all of the gunpowder and the gas tiers. And then it all gets put into this chest here. I already took all the gunpowder, but you can see there's gas tiers there. Now, the reason that there's no time lapse is because I built this whole farm and I was so excited. All I did was I checked if it worked, and it did, and then I decided to go up. So I went up here to my AFK platform, I put all of my stuff in this chest, and then what I did was I left my game running for the night. I forgot to stop. Oh, that is a horrifying noise. Let's just turn that off for a minute. So before I went to bed, I forgot to turn off the replay mod recording, which means that it recorded all night long. You know, 8 hours for sleeping and then a couple hours before I actually got to my computer for the day. So it was like a 12-hour recording. My computer did not like that one bit. It did not have the storage for that. It did not have the capacity to save that within Minecraft itself. So I lost the entirety of my replay footage of the time lapse of building it, and I didn't record it any other way. Like, I paused my actual recording while building it because I figured that it would be in the replay. And so yeah, I've got nothing for you here. Okay, so our next order of business is something that I wasn't really planning on doing, but I have a sudden spur of inspiration. So this area of trees over here, I want to clear out because I want to start working on the next building project pretty soon. So I'm going to start blocking off the area I want to clear out with tuff. And then when I run out of tuff, I guess other blocks. So my blocks are all placed, and as you can see, this is pretty big. It's quite a large area to clear out, but I have a free day, so let's get set up and get chopping. Bam! Bottles of enchanting to fix my axe. Bam! Bed to sleep. Bam! Shulker box to put wood in. This is probably going to be a lot more wood than one shulker box can handle, so boom, chest, and boom, crafting table for more chests. And bam, double chest for things that are not wood. Okay, we are all set up. I hope that this time lapse works. Wish me luck, and let's go. And while we have this time lapse up, I am going to give a little life update because I did say this series was about sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and things are kind of ugly right now. You'll see for the rest of this video that I had COVID. I keep it no secret that I am immunocompromised, and COVID is particularly scary for me. For me, a cold feels like the plague, and it can take me a long time to fully recover from any illness. Usually the people in my life are very considerate about this and will be honest with me when they are sick, but when they aren't, it feels genuinely like a betrayal. I've since tested negative and I'm no longer completely bedridden like I was, but I am still extremely weak, and it's something that's really scary for me. I've been sick since I was 17 and have spent the past nearly 6 years working on rehabilitation, and I still can't live a normal life. An illness like COVID could completely undo all of my rehabilitation rehabilitation and set me back to square one of recovery. There's a life lesson somewhere in here about how missing one event or wearing a mask for a bit while you're sick is a very small price to pay when the consequence could be someone's entire life and livelihood. I try to keep a brave face when it comes to being sick, and I try my best to live my life despite my illness, but sometimes it does get very scary and discouraging. Content creation is something that keeps me going, and I can actually accomplish even when bedridden, so I just want to thank everyone and anyone who has, does, and will ever support me. And with that, let's get back into the video. Today I am very sick. I currently have COVID and I'm immunocompromised, so it's hitting me really hard, and it's very frustrating to not really be able to make content during this time. So I've decided to hop onto Astroworld, which is a world where I can do kind of whatever I want. So what I'm doing today is I'm trying to set up my computer to play through my TV screen. I bought a wireless mouse and keyboard, so hopefully I can play some Astroworld from my bed. But because my voice is so messed up and I'll be very far away from my microphone, the rest of this footage from the time that I'm sick will be voiced over instead of a live recording. So I'm going to record the gameplay footage and then later, when I'm feeling better, voice over it so that I can have a complete Astroworld episode. Thank you all so much for dealing with me in this trying time and supporting me, and I hope that this episode is at least kind of okay. So I decided that this was probably a good time to get some chores done. It was really difficult playing from my TV. I actually suck at playing Minecraft on any setup that is not my usual PC setup. But anyway, the first thing that I did was I took down the ugly front of the trading hall. I've hated this ever since I built it. And now that it's down, I can start figuring out what to put up instead. Next, I decided to try to make my lava farm a bit bigger and ended up immediately setting myself on fire. But it's no worries. I ran off, I jumped in the lake to put myself out, and then, you know, I headed back to try again. I thought that using a wireless mouse and keyboard and using my TV as my computer monitor would essentially be the same thing as using a computer. It wasn't. I didn't know how to control anything. I set myself on fire again. But I put myself right back out, and then, you know, third time's the charm. Come back, try to work on it again, and just immediately jump into the lava. Like, immediately. I wasn't too worried this time. I didn't even go for the lake. I just ate some golden carrots and decided to push through. So I did realize that the lava was the main part of my problem, so I tried to block it off, and then I kind of decided that I would rather bathe in it, and so I jumped right into it. And it turns out I can only really escape death 3 times in a row because I couldn't get out and I died and I lost some stuff, including my shulkers and elytra, so we had to head to the end. After searching for a while, I managed to find an end city, but it did not have any ship. Even so, I decided to stop in and do some looting. And then we were off again. I flew for a while, found an end city with a ship, and then realized I had already been there. So we left once more. I found a couple more end cities along the way, but none of them had ships, so I just stopped by to heal my elytra. I finally found an end city with a ship and got looting. But the shulkers were absolutely kicking my ass, so I decided to go back home. I made a total of 5 shulkers, which is more than I lost. Now for the next part of this episode, I'm going to find someplace far away that I can kind of suck all of the natural resources out of. First, I'm gonna get some more gunpowder though. Oh. Now we fly through the nether for a very, very long time to build another nether portal, light it up. Perfect. And now we can see where it leads to. Now, because we are in the middle of a cave, we are going to dig up, up, up until gravel falls on our head. Ouch. But hopefully this means that it's a way out. No, it is just an underwater cave. So we're actually just gonna block that off and then we can keep digging upwards. And now we have a way up for realsies. Let's see where we are. We are at a desert. I didn't want to be in a desert, so I dug all the way back down to the portal and decided to dig straight up and get up there with ladders to see if it would put me in a different biome. Literally, of course it didn't. Staircasing up did not move me that far that I would be in a completely different biome. Genuinely don't know why I did this, but I don't know, at least it's like a fast way up and down, I guess. But then I got up and I realized that it wasn't a desert at all. It was actually just some sand leading to a spruce forest. So I decided to start draining this area of all of its natural resources. Here's me playing with my shulkers. And back to draining the island of all of its resources. Now it may seem a little bit pointless to get dirt and stone and sand when that's like stuff that I kind of automatically acquire just through playing, but trust me, I'm gonna need these pretty soon. Next, I decided to start clearing some trees out from some land near my house in case I want to start expanding my builds in that direction, and also just because it's kind of nice to have extra wood. I'm at a point right now where I've been playing so much Astroworld that I keep having like these grand ideas for the far future, and I'm already starting to like work towards them. But I'm trying to keep myself from having like 7 projects going at once. Then I decided to just do some chores. I got rid of my copper, got rid of the farmland, and then started chopping down all of the trees that are next to my house so that I can use that land soon too. I honestly forgot that spruce trees made the grass that ugly, podzol, so I fear that I'm gonna have to go back in and replace it with dirt. Next, there was just too much clutter in my house, so I decided to make a giant chest monster outside of my house, and maybe that'll motivate me to actually make a storage system. And then I kind of evened out this land, but it was taking too long, so I set up my beacon that I have but never use, and then we just flattened this out. But I still wanted to play, so I decided to go back into the end to get more shulkers, and I just kind of, so we're just gonna speedrun this a little bit. Somehow I found end cities like super easily this time, so we even managed to get a couple more elytras and do some looting. And then these men got very angry at me, so I decided that it was time to go. Once home, I ended my chores by making my shulkers very pretty. Okay, so here we are. I'm better now, but I have a dilemma. So this is my house. It's cute, you know, but honestly, I'm a little tired of it and it's a little bit too small. I'm starting to very quickly outgrow it. I've got a lot that I'm trying to pack into a small place. Okay, so the reason that I'm hesitant to change this build at all was because it was the first thing I built, and the plan has always been to expand it, but it's gonna be a little bit sad later on to like compare my builds on the server, because look, my vision is like way further down the line when I'm like actually good at building, looking at like my latest build and then looking back at the first thing I built and being like, haha, that's so silly. However, I don't want to live anywhere else. My trading hall is there. I just cleared this space out for a farm area. Like, this is where I want to live. So it's like, I can't build another house somewhere else. This is where I want my house to be, but I don't want this to be my house. Now, later on, with comparing builds and stuff, I could always use this as like my first build, because it's my first like big build. Like, the house here is really just a circle. It's really nothing. This was fast and quick. It's a circle with a roof and one type of block, and it's nothing I haven't built before. So yeah, I think I'm okay with tearing this down and making a new house. But we're gonna save that for next episode. I know this episode was disjointed, but I was sick and I do have to get this out. Still, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!